NFL 24 on EA Sports. And coming up, it's Zay Flowers. It was a nice line for him a week ago, reaching the century mark and scoring a touchdown. It's the Ravens and the Pats. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Now, this defense for the Ravens, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball?
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Give that sack to Nakobe Dean.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Under pressure, they got him again. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Baringer on to punt for the Patriots. Back deep to return is KJ Hamler. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This is brought in at the 21. That's strong running. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. A number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And he remains the league's premier rushing threat and one of the biggest playmakers among quarterbacks. His goal each and every season, continue to expand his game as a passer and become well-rounded. All those highlight reel plays you see, they come off the fact that he can run it, throw it, and scares defenses every time he takes a snap.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
There he goes, left side. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early, because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
And he'll be out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
That's a nice job right there. Get the ball out to the perimeter. Get it to your guy in space. And he's just going to take this, turn upfield, and turn it into a big play in 1st and goal.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Returning it, here's Hamler. A great return there of 22 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game.
3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces, because they've got some new faces from a year ago, add in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team, and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Up the middle they go. It's Rose. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. Rose. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That was another good run, and he's having an excellent day. And right now, I don't think his team could have any more confidence in handing him the football.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You can look at this Patriots defense.
And they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Pats are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
The rushing numbers for Stevenson from last week.
20 carries, 79 yards.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And they will take over first and 10.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
But you look at this Patriots defense.
They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
From the gun, Jackson. He finds his man, complete. That's Rose.
And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. 44 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Rose.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a first and 10. Now Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. Touchdown. Mark Andrews. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns.
Tucker now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards.
And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The Patriots ready to get the football back. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down.
Stevenson gets it again on second down.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
And this offense on third down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays we're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
On play action, here's Tua.
He'll dump this down to Stevenson.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
To his throw, complete to Dotson.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On second down, it's Stevenson.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That is caught. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua.
Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Tua sets up to pass it. And incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Tua going to throw. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
So the third drives the charm. They are on the board, albeit with just a field goal.
Yeah, 3 points from 3 drives. That's not going to win you a whole lot of football games. Hopefully the fact they were able to move the ball a little bit can wake up their offense.
After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. It's a foot race. He's past the 30. And he takes it all away, but there is laundry on the field. A flag is down, and I think this one's coming back.
I agree.
Holding, receiving team.
So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
Up the middle they go. Rose. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that. All right, it was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Throwing is Jackson.
Open man downfield is Duvernay.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Play action. Now Jackson. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
They'll try the left side. It's Rose.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. The 71 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now a give right side. Rose. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked out with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. We'll see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess you have to wait to try to pick up that 3rd, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. To throw is Jackson. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
The strong windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
New England trying to get a place on offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Got Stevenson again, back-to-back plays. And Stevenson's going to have a Patriots first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
That one complete out to Dotson. Two are going to try and go quickly here.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He completes it to Tate. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Tua to throw again.
Throw right side complete to Dotson.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
Going right back to Dotson.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 53. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Yeah, it's been a disappointing first half for him, all things considered. And this can serve as the capper. It's a missed field goal in the late going, and that's only going to serve to lessen the mood even further.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
1 second, all that remains.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson.
They got a man downfield. It's Duvernay.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in...
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now in this ball game, and they're on the heels of that nice win last week over the Packers. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Now Jackson on 2nd down.
He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson.
Throw caught by Flowers.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Rose. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
82 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Trucks over it. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
They're a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Here's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2.
And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
2nd and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
Quick slant, Dotson.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to pass. Tua.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Juju in motion left. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
Avoids him at the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson.
Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup to get him back to the original line of scrimmage with 3rd down coming up.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On play action, here's Tua. And that will be incomplete. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down. So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. Santos' kick is up and through, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but they're kicking.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. It's a kickoff return of 94 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Justin Tucker lining up.
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
New England's offense set to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Stevenson gets it again on second down.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
53 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Short pass caught by Henry. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
The Patriots send out their punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're continuing to rock and roll, and at intermission, maybe sometimes you fear after such a good first half of a letdown, but that wasn't the case.
And what I remember most about being in those situations is exactly what you're talking about. You almost have that sense of satisfaction. You're like, we're doing really well. I remember one time someone saying, winning's fun, but so is playing really well. Why would we want to do otherwise? That was the message, to keep the intensity up, to keep things going, and that's exactly what we're seeing here from this team.
Yeah, it's helped them extend their lead.
A 2nd and 10 now, third quarter action from Foxborough.
Jackson from the shotgun. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On first down, Rose. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Well, that's complete to the fullback, Ricard.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Now, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Usually the big fella's a blocker, a lead back, but he gets the ball on first down. What a surprise for everyone. And as a former safety, if he breaks into the secondary and you see him coming, you just know that's a whole lot of man you've got to deal with now.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
And the Patriots are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Back to the air on second down, Tagovailoa. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 21. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And again, it's Tagovailoa fighting to stay upright. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
2 yards to go, second down.
Tua going to throw.
Over the middle, brought in by Dotson.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Tua. Over the middle, complete to Tate. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 4-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it.
There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots.
4 yards on the touchdown grab.
And the Patriots are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
Santos with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Ravens 31.
So this drive spans 7 plays. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
They'll run on first down. It's Rose. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner, 100 yards or more in a game.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still second down. Delay of game, offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still second down. Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still second down. Delay of game, offense.
And that flag accepted.
Still second down.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. On second down, Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. Only able to gain a couple there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
And they'll accept that penalty.
The Ravens send their punter out now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
I think they're just a product of trying to buy themselves 5 extra yards.
And they want to help their punter out, right? Help with the angle, trying to pin the ball deep. That's exactly what they did there.
We need some intensity.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on them.
Delay of game, offense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Still fourth down.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delay of game, offense. Still fourth down.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on them.
Delay of game, offense.
I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand. Let's do it. Let's do it.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
That's good.
Still fourth down.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on them.
Delay of game, offense.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
Don't you do that.
Still fourth down.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on them.
Delay of game, offense.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
Let's go now. Let's go.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on them.
Delay of game, offense.
So that penalty will back them up half the distance to the goal line.
Still fourth down.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
So that's going to push him back half the distance.
Still 4th down.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him.
Delay of game, offense.
So they're walking back half the distance. And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
Come on, dog! Let's break time. Let's get some luck.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him.
Delay of game, offense. Still 4th down.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him.
Delay of game, offense.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delay of game, offense. Still fourth down.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on them.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't do that. Once again,
Still fourth down.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on them.
Delay of game, offense.
come on, dog.
Still fourth down.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough for us. Let's go to
Still fourth down.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on them.
Delay of game, offense.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
They got one.
Still fourth down. Still fourth down.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delay of game, offense. Still fourth down.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on them.
Delay of game, offense. Still fourth down.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delay of game, offense. Still fourth down.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him.
Delay of game, offense.
What's the deal, y'all? Let's be perfect.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
Let's go, baby. Pay attention.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him.
Delay of game, offense. Still fourth down.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delay of game, offense. Still fourth down.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him.
Delay of game, offense.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
The Ravens send their punter out now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. On the return is Jones. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. We look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
They'll give this to Ricard. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
You say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Pats are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw into the hands of Henry here.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
Second and 6. On the draw is Stevenson.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Tua.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. On the counter, it's Stevenson.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to pick up a Patriots 1st down as they'll wind up getting close to 10 yards there. They only needed 1 on 4th and 1.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Hey, out. Hey, hey.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Now, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. So the final seconds tick away in this.